guess the expression is, next man up. But,
Yeah.
I mean, with the
No excuse. I don't care about the talent level not being where it doesn't matter. Like, I've spent my whole NBA career overcoming, and that's just what it is. No player in this league has achieved anything without overcoming, and so that's what I'm looking for from this group. I thought, and I told the guys, this was the first time where I kind of looked at them in the game, and we kind of felt sorry for ourselves. You could tell tonight there was a bit of an emotional whatever, and whether it was officiating or missing shots, we just didn't have the same consistent poise. There was times where we played our kind of basketball, then something would happen, and then we'd, dip a little bit. That's not talent. I get where you're going with the question, but we have to embrace where we are. And I just didn't see that consistently with this group, and that's what we've been known for. And so we've had a lot happen to us in the last couple of days. It is a reality that we all have had to deal with, but you still get to play basketball and you still get to hoop. And that's how I've always approached this thing. I'm in the NBA. It's a joy for me to do what I do. And I got to infuse our guys with that as we go down the stretch, because we played that way. Tonight, I thought some of the threes in the first half, we were playing hard. The 50-50 ball didn't go our way, and then it ends up in a guy's hand for an open three. I thought we lost a little bit of the wind in our sails then. And then in the third quarter, we kind of let it go a little bit. But I'm not a believer in that. I get talent, and you need talent to win in this league, but you can compete and overcome a lot.
Did you see anything they were doing differently?
They were physical with them the whole game. I mean, that's just what it was. They didn't blitz as much. They mixed in a bit of a soft blitz, and they packed the paint. And I thought it got a bit crowded in there. But I wouldn't say they did anything differently. I think they shifted off of guys to prevent him from getting to the paint. So that was a bit of not a coverage change, but a bit of a backside change of their defense. There was like one or two guys in the paint. And he would probably admit, I called the timeout and talked to the team about the ball got a bit sticky in the third. It didn't move the way that it did in the first half, and that's who we are. And when you have as many guys out as we have, we got to let the offense breathe a little bit. But teams are going to key on him, and he's played against that all season long, so that's nothing new for him.
There were so many different guys getting opportunities.
Yeah.
Metu being your most recent addition.
Yeah.
What did you like to see from guys? The ink's still drying on the tendon.
Yeah. Well, at first I was like, hey, move it, and then you move. And he had a couple of possessions where he held the ball. I'm like, hey, we got one or two guys that do that, but everybody else has to be in 0.5 mode. And then he kind of got it where he slashed for a dunk, and then he was moving, even DHO actions to move the ball around. But like I told you, I like his skill set. I like his size, his shooting ability. It's going to take him a minute to figure out what we do on defense. Even Toast being in the starting role, like that's a bit of a shock to the system, but you're starting in the NBA, How many people would give you make up whatever you want to make up to be in that position? And that's what I want all those guys to do.
Monty, you praised Toast before he started. Did you see from him in his first start?
I got to look at the film and see, but he's pretty solid. That's who Toast is. He got put in a tough spot trying to guard Siakam on the duck ends, but other than that, I thought he was solid. All right, thank you.